Okay, now in this video, let's quickly create the dialog that we will use throughout this application. Okay, so I don't know if we already created the dialog for logout, but let's create another one, the animated one that we will use. So let's go to global methods here. I don't know if we have any dialogs created here. We are going to ignore them, so let's remove what we don't need there. Now right after this method, let's create animated dialog. All right, so here let's just create void, let's call it as a show my animated dialog, like that. And then here let's take some required arguments. Okay, so first of all, let's like what it's doing. Okay, so Copilot has an idea, so I'm going to click tab because this is what I want to create, and then let's change what we need to change. First of all, let's close it properly. It looks like it's putting more of the things, so now we don't have errors, we have closed. But now let's do more things here. So we're going to pass the build context, and then what else we're going to pass? Let's pass the title, required string title, and then let's also pass the content. And then what else? Let's also pass the text action. So yeah, it's going to be like this, but now I want to just to pass a string because it's going to be depending on what we are doing. So this is going to be a text action. And then what else? Now I can get the function, not this child. I want the function which is going to return a boolean. Okay, this is going to be on action pressed. Okay, on action tab, yeah, I can call it that. Now here we need to show the general dialog exactly that it's doing. So let's get the context, and then the barrier dismissible, let's set it to true. Barrier label, let's remove it, we don't need that. And then barrier color, so I don't think we even need this barrier color, so let me just remove it to remove this. And then what next? Yeah, I need the transition, maybe animation 300, maybe too much, but anyway, we'll have a look at it. And then we have a page builder, and then here instead of a child, let's return a container because we're not passing that child. And then let's create this transition builder. Okay, so now here again we have animation 1 and animation 2, but what we are going to do here now, so it's got a slide transition, but I don't really like this, so let me try. I want the scale animation. Okay, the scale transition like that. So now let's change most of the things. So here, instead of doing it a position, because this is a scale, we don't need the position here, we need the scale. And then here what we'll do is this twin, let's do it like this, and then put the double, and then let's change this. So first of all, the begin, we want to remove this because now it's not that position transition, this is a scale, it's going to begin at 0.5 like that. And then on the ending, let's end at 1.0. so that is done. And then now let's go ahead, and then after this, we are going to outside here, we're going to put dot animate. Okay, animate, and then we're going to get the animate, not any of these, we're going to do it like that. and then we open the brackets, and then now we are going to put the animation one inside. Okay, here it needs to be a dot. So animate, it should be animate like that, and then we are going to get the animation one. After that, okay, it was already here. Okay, so let's just remove that, and then now we need to pass this child. Okay, so this child, now since we did not pass the child there, let's create this child here. So here we want to put our fade in. Okay, fade in transition like that. So just like this, that's how we put it. Copilot has completed for us. So in the title, we are going to put our title. Maybe let's just align the text to the center. So text aligned, text aligned dot center. What's going on here? Text align dot center like that, and then maybe let me also do the same to the content. Then what else can I change here? So when you click false, when you click cancel, the text action is going to be false, else is going to be true, and then the text action, I'm going to put it on this text action button to the right. Okay, so what else can I do? So I also need to pop this dialog. Okay, whenever you click on any of these, we need to pop before we call this text action. So here let's call navigator dot pop context. Let's just copy that and then put it there. Great. So what else are we missing here? Let me just go through. Okay, this fade in animation. So again, we code in the animation one. So what we can do, we can also just do the same, this scale. Let's copy it, and then here on the opacity. Okay, then let's just paste it like that. So that's it. This will be our animated dialog. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a try. So we're going to go to the group information screen, and then these ones, we don't need them. Where we are tapping, if we are admin here, we're going to say show my animated dialog. Okay, let's move this down. So on the text, we are going to change group type, and then on the content here, we are going to just say, are you sure you want to change the group type? Or we can even specify, we can say, are you sure you want to change the group, type to, then we can call out that. Let's cancel that. We can call out, you want to change the group type to private or public. Here we will check, if it is private, we will show this, if it is public, we will show this. Okay, great. Now on the text action here, we are just going to say change. Okay, to ask you change, and then on top here, that's when we are going to do the action. Okay, so here we know that we are coming back with a value because it was passing a boolean. Let's close it out like that, and then also put a comma, and then put the method here. So here, first of all, we are going to check if value. Okay, let me go back, I may have been too fast. So if the value is true, what we're going to change is change the group type. Okay, change the group type. Now let's do group provider dot change group type. So let's quickly create this method, but before that, let's give it a try. Let's comment this and then bring up our emulator. Let's hot reload. Now if we click here, you can see how our dialog is animating. Okay, so it's coming up slowly. No wonder I said this 300 is too much. Let's go with 200. Let's hot reload. Now if we click here, yeah, I think that one is faster. So now we are going to use this dialog anywhere. We can just call this. Now the next thing is to create this method, change the group type inside the group provider. Okay, so let's quickly do that before we end this video. Let's go in the group provider here, and then let's just go down here. After this method, let's do change a group type, and then let's see what Copilot will come up with. Okay, it's doing a lot of methods, so we just need to do void change changing. Okay, let's copy it from there so that we don't mistype anything. Let's copy that and then paste it here. Then we're not going to pass anything here. We're just going to get the group model, yeah, like that. If group model is private, we are going to make it not private, else yeah, it will be vice versa. And then after that, we just notify the changes, and then we call our method this update group model in Firestore. Okay, great. Just like that, that's how we are going to change this group type. So let's also give it a try. Let's hot reload. Then let's change this to public. So let's do change. You can see that it has changed to public. Okay, if we come out of here, it's no longer on private. If we come here, we did not create any method to read the private groups. We did create, but inside the private groups here, public, I mean, we did not load anything here. Okay, so we can quickly do that. That will be just to come to the private, and then you can see that we have this stream. Okay, all we had to do is just to copy all of this from here. Let's copy up to the safe area. Let's see, let's copy that. We copied, yeah, up to there. And then if we go to the public groups, where did we copy from? It's yeah, there's not even a scaffold, so let's go to the public, and then let's just paste that here. So once we do that, let's change some things here. Let's import this, and then let's import the group model. And then here, let's see, let's import all of these. Let's import all of these. We need to get that from the private. Let's copy that. We're getting it from up there. Let's import that. And then let's also import the chat widget. Let's import everything here. All right, now let's just go to get private group stream. Where is our get public group stream? So we just need to call this now. In the, yeah, let's paste that. Great, and then we are done. Now if we hot reload, we are going to get that group because now it's public. Okay, great. Now here, instead of saying no public private group, we are going to say no public group. The rest of the things is the same. Okay, now when we get inside here, it's going to know that we are in a public group. Okay, now there's no private. Now if we get inside here, okay, yeah, inside here, and then if we get inside here, you can see that it's public. We can now turn it back to change it to private. So the other thing that we must do, once we change it to private, we should pop, not let them come inside here. Okay, we should come up all the way up to here so that they can get in now the private. All right, So that is it for this video, guys. In the next one, we're going to continue creating following down here. So let me also go to the group information. This card, maybe let's also give it some elevation. Let's try 5, and then let's hot reload. Yeah, maybe like that, or it will be entirely up to you guys. Now also, we don't need this to be here before we end this video. Let's cut. Okay, group information, it's already, yeah, this widget for the card. Okay, group details card, let's cut it from here. Let's cut it. Let's go on the widgets, then let's create group details card dot. Now we can paste that there. We can just start importing things here. Yeah, and we're done. Now next is to just come here and then import here. Yeah, now we don't need this. We also don't need this. Yeah, great. If we hot reload, we still don't have any errors. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this one. We are going slowly by slowly inside the group information screen. We just created the first part here. The next one, we're going to come and put the details here. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video.